Alright guys, Coach T here, back once again with another fun-filled, action-packed geometry flip classroom video. So look right here, if you sneak a peek in the bottom right hand corner, you'll see that it's 12:08 a.m. Today, we're going to be going writing equations of parallel and perpendicular lines continued, because if you did the notes last time, which I'm all you guys definitely did it. You definitely did it. You would know that the last time the notes had the exact same title, so this is the same thing, continued. So look at this. Up top, we got the point slope formula right there, and then we've got the slope intercept form right here. So check this out. Let's review. Let's review, because you should have learned this before, how to solve for y if the equation is in point slope form. So first, one, you're gonna distribute, because in point slope form, look, you always have this m on the outside. I'm gonna do it with the pink. You always got the m, the slope, outside the parentheses with the x's inside, so you're gonna have to distribute first. Then two, you're gonna move the constants, so that's like the full numbers. Whoa, the full numbers. To one side. Okay, so for example, watch this. We got the y minus 7 equals 1/2 x. We'll say first we're going to distribute, so let's just go y minus 7 equals, what's 1/2 times x, and 1/2 times positive 8 equals 1/2 times x is just 1/2 x plus what's 8 times 1/2? That's going to be 4. Okay, so we've distributed. Now we're going to move the constants to the other side. So right now you see this pesky little 7 over here. We're going to add this 7 to both sides to get rid of it on the left side. Plus 7, bam. That cancels out. We've got y equals 1/2 x plus 11. And as you can see, this is in y equals mx plus b slope intercept form. There we go. Let's go into the first example question. Write the equation of a line parallel to y equals -3/5x plus 4 that goes through the point 5, -1. Leave your equation in slope intercept form. So check this out. First, we're going to find out what the slope. What is the slope? It's right here in front of the x. So what is the slope of the line given to you? It's -3/5. What slope would a parallel line have? Remember, the slope of a parallel line is the same. So -3/5. Yes. Now put your parallel slope and the point into point slope formula. Remember point slope formula? Right up here. This first one, y minus y1. Well, let's label these again. Remember, here's y1 and here's x1. So we have y minus, what's y1? There it is. It's a -1. So minus -1 equals m. What's m? It's -3/5. -3/5 times x minus, what's x1? There it is. It's the 5. So -5. And there we have our equation. Let's get rid of this double negative. Let's make it a positive. Whoa. Let's make it a positive. Y plus 1 equals -3/5 times x minus 5. There's our point slope formula. Now then it tells us to solve for y. So let's continue. Y plus 1 equals, we're going to distribute first. So we have y plus 1 equals, what's -3/5 times x? All we have to do is tag on the x. -3/5x minus, what the? Okay, and what's -3/5 times -5? Well, first of all, you should know right away, negative times a negative, that's going to be a positive. And then we've got -3, we got the -3/5 times 5. So let's just go ahead and do this. 3/5 times 5. And if I want to make 5 into a fraction, I'm going to go over 1. So we've got 15/5. And what's 15 divided by 5? That's going to be 3. So we've got plus 3. And then one more step, we got to move the constants, the normal numbers, onto the other side. So -1, and we have, boom, y equals -3/5x plus 2. Okay, so now we can graph our line. Look, it says graph to check. So our original equation was right here, -3/5x plus 4. What's our y-intercept right there? It's 0, 4. And then we've got -3/5, so down 3/5. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right there. Let's go the opposite direction as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3 up here. So there's our original line. Didn't draw a perfect line there, but you know. And then here's our new line. We have y equals negative 3 over 5x plus 2. So right here, our y-intercept is plus 2. So right there. And then we've got negative 3 over 5. So down 3 over 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there's our second line. And is that parallel? Do they run into each other? No. So we know it is parallel, and we have done it correctly. Good job, y'all. Okay, so now here's a you try one. We'll check that one in class. And let's go over to the last example right here. Let's do it. Write the equation of a line perpendicular to 3y minus 4x equals 18 that goes through the point negative 4, comma negative 1. Leave your equation in slope-intercept form. First of all, is this even in slope-intercept form? No, it's not. So let's get it into slope-intercept form by getting the y alone by itself. So 3y minus 4x equals 18. Let's add 4x to both sides. Plus 4x plus 4x. Boom. Goodbye. We got 3y equals 4x plus 18. Now, to get the y alone, we're going to divide by 3. So that we're going to divide everything by 3. So that would leave us with, bam, y equals 4 over 3. We just leave it in a fraction form because remember, our slope is in a fraction. Rise over run. Boom, 4 over 3x plus what's 18 divided by 3. That's going to be plus 6. So now it's easier to see our slope and our y-intercept. So what is the slope of the line given to you? It's right in front of the x, 4 over 3. 4 over 3, okay? And let's see, what is going to be the slope of a perpendicular line? Remember, the slope of a perpendicular line is the negative reciprocal. So it's going to be the negative. Is our original one positive or negative? It's positive. That means our new perpendicular slope is going to be negative. And then reciprocal just means to flip the fraction. So originally, it was 4 over 3. So the reciprocal would be 3 over 4. So there you go. You can see our perpendicular slope is the negative reciprocal, or the negative flipped version of our original slope. Okay, so now we're going to put our perpendicular slope and the point into point slope form. So what is our point slope formula? It's y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. Oh, I didn't put the 1. There it is. Okay, so let's label some things right here. We've got x1, y1, and then our slope is right here. So we've got y minus, where's y1? Right there, then negative 1. So y minus negative 1 equals m, that's our slope, and we said it's going to be negative 3 over 4 times x minus, where's x1? Right here, negative 4, so minus negative 4. And so let's change the double negatives into positives, so we get y plus 1 equals negative 3 over 4 times x plus 4. There we go. And now we have our point slope formula. And then it tells us solve for y for our new equation. So first things first, we're going to distribute. So we've got, oh my goodness, come on now. Come on. Okay, y plus 1 equals, what's a negative 3 over 4 times x? We're distributing, remember? So negative 3 over 4 times x. All we have to do is tag on the x, negative 3 over 4x plus, and we're going to do negative 3 over 4 times 4. But we want the 4 in fraction form, so we're going to stick it over a 1. So now, what's negative 3 times 4? That's negative 12. And then what's 4 times 1? That is 4. And now we're going to simplify, so negative 12 divided by 4 is negative 3. So our final form will be negative 3 minus 3. And then we're going to move the constants to one side. So we're going to subtract 1 from both sides. And that would mean our final equation will be y equals negative 3 over 4x minus 4. And now we have it in y equals mx plus b form. Boom. Now we're going to graph to check our answer. So let's graph the original one. Our original was up here. y equals 4 over 3x plus 6. So the y-intercept was 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up here. And then we're going 4 up and then over 3. Or, since we're going to run out of space here, let's go down 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and left 3 this way. And then let's do that again. Down 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, left 3 right here. And so my line's going to look something like that. Okay, now let's look at our new equation. We've got a y-intercept of -4. So 1, 2, 3, 4 right here. And then we're going down 3 over 4 because it's -3 over 4. So down 3, 1, 2, 3, and then over 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 right here. Let's go the opposite way. Over 4, 3, boom, and we're gonna draw our line now. And does it cross at a 90-degree angle? Well, it looks like it does right here. I'm gonna do the 90-degree angle symbol, boom, and that means we have checked our answer with the graph, and there it is. Finally, we're gonna have one you try down here, one more. So try that on your own. We're gonna check it in class, and that concludes our that concludes our writing equations of parallel and perpendicular lines continued notes. Have a nice day. Time for me to go to bed. See you guys next time. Peace.